Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go in Santa Clara. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
H-Rail, corner, outside. 18, watch out. Up.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18, watch out. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Outside. 18, watch out. Up.
First down throw by Purdy. As the open man downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Hits his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give them 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Williams on first down. He put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches.
Outside.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Battle coming up on third and inches.
53. Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
18. Up.
Kittle makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Outside.
Purdy on the play action. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And it's a house call. Pick six. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7. Pearson set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18! 11. Stop!
On the counter, McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Watch out! 18! Watch out! Here we go!
Going run again with McCaffrey. Across the 45 and still going. The 30. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 1-point game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 12.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Motion a receiver left. Third down, here's Williams. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result. First down now, ball at the 33.
One, two. Vegas, Vegas. Punch forward, punch forward, punch forward. Pass, yes, pass, yes.
Here's Williams again. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Receive isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Finish up. Vegas, Vegas. Punch forward, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Level, level.
Here he goes, third and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set. Runner up, up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Bears 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10.
What is up?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down.
What is up? Vegas! Punch forward, punch forward, punch forward, punch forward.
Now Williams. He's going deep this time. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bears tie this game at 21.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Marcus Jones. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Outside. Buddy T, watch out. Uno. Up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Get set. Hot.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down from the 42.
Outside. Buddy T, watch out.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Looking right. Oh, he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The Niners sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. 11, 18, watch out. Stop.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30.
A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get set, get set. Left, left.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 26.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Outside. Watch out. Right there.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They'll run on 1st down. McClain. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
You look at this Niner defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his target.
That's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Bears 14, 49ers 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
At the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. Throws quickly. He's got George Kittle.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Huh? Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. In motion, the tight end.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 72 yards.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ball game.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Outside. 18. What's up? Up.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
18. What's up?
Purdy looking to throw. This ball complete. It's ETN on the crossing route.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Purdy going to get it to Pearson on the RPO.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Purdy from the gun. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up, and do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. He's got room past the 30.
Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To the air, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yes. Ready to look. There you go. Yes. Tempo.
To throw, Williams.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Evan McPherson set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Up.
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Ready to hurt. Punch first. Yes. Vegas. Yes. Tempo. Close. 32. Punch first. Yes.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And bulldozing his way through.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Alpha, 118. Yellow. Go ahead. Stop.
Purdy off the play fake. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Get set.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This is caught. And the 49ers are going to be set up at a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another 49er 1st down.
McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Again, McCaffrey. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Get set. Line around.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jordan Watkins from 3 yards out. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st down, McClain. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 7.
Yes. 22.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And this one's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. A quick throw completed by Purdy.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
37-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Up.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10.
Out. Yellow. Right around up. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw.
Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
36 yards.
And the Niners get a bit closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
49ers 17.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Up the middle they go. McClain. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Third and inches.
Williams from the gun on third down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now a handoff up the middle. McClain. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 22.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. McPherson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
What's up?
Up the middle they go. McClain trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
What is up? Vegas!
From the gun, here's Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mykel Williams with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
4th down.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. This from 36 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Purdy.
He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
7 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
Over the middle here to Brown. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's 2nd
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18! Yellow.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Down that right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's another 49.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
To the air, Williams.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson, the man in motion right.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now a handoff up the middle. McLean. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3-and-out.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. With it is Brown. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Here we go, boy.
Here's Purdy.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Right around set.
Here's Purdy to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Bears, touchdown.
So a fourth-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Bears 45, 49ers 24. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a card.
Oh, wide open, complete.
Down the sideline he goes. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score, Bears 45.
So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one.
Set to kick off.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw, Williams. Out of his hands quick to Jackson.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's Williams.
And that is
Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
McPherson on for the point after.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Bears 52, 49ers 31. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Purdy.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Purdy with one final shot here.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bears, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.